So if you look closely, there's this little patch right here. You can see. There are some that have yet to open up, these ones that are closed here, and there's some that have opened up. And if you look close enough, you can see where this species gets its common name, the bird's nest fungi. This will lay the foundation and the groundwork for the next plant community that will grow here. Really what it is representing is the management that's occurring out here. So this was formerly a pine plantation, but Foothills has come in and as part of their forestry program is thinning out and restoring some of this forest land. Foothills is kind of laying the groundwork and creating space for all these little ecosystem interactions at a grander scale. So people to come and learn, people to come and disperse, experience agriculture, experience forestry, experience conservation, and be connected to it, which is probably one of the most important things that our community lacks is connection with the environment.
Oak Hill Community Park and Forest really demonstrates all of the programmatic areas that our land trust is working on, from permanent land protection with conservation easements to our stewardship work and land management work, the community agriculture program, where we have partnered with a local Hmong family to cultivate unique crops on the property.
You know, Hmong people have always been visible in western part of North Carolina. The Green Mountains have represented from their home country, and that's why we moved it to this area. And so just knowing that Foothills is very open to include a group of folks that are, you know, good at what they're doing, such as farming, and finding space for them to do that and give them the resources. I think every time when I go to Foothills, I think I'm very proud of that park, just so that I know there's heritage. There's my heritage. There's people that look like me that are out there being represented.
Now it's just a flourishing parcel of land where partnerships that we had no idea would happen 5 years ago when we bought the land have developed. Such an amazing place, a huge community asset for this region.
There's always been an outdoor story behind some of the folklores or mythologies in the Hmong community. My mom and dad they would take their hand up and they would pray to the tree. So I've seen that kind of thing growing up. And I think they've slowly made that connection with Oak Hill Park.
They took something that had been forgotten about and they reminded people why it mattered. And they did so by inviting people into it and working to make it better. And so I think while I am hopeful that there are future generations inspired by ecology and by land conservation, I think it's incumbent upon this generation now to steward that next generation as much as we possibly can. Because as we move into a future where we become more and more disconnected from nature, groups like Foothills Conservancy will be fighting seemingly an uphill battle. Unless we can create more spaces like this and bring more people into them and get more children to stare down at a flower and then notice the bug that's inside of it. You know, those are the types of moments that live well beyond the immediate time frame.